Chapter 6. Man and his position on earth. Revelation, a necessity. Man is placed on a level distinct from animals. Man is endowed with soul, ruh, a divine light, which elevated his intellectual level. That is to appreciate the significance of the future and to comprehend the value of the next life. Man is conferred with the honor to be the vicegerent of Allah on earth to establish his laws, and was endowed the ability to acquire knowledge of all material things with an inventive insight. The entire humanity belongs to the same race. This brings home to us the idea that all individuals are equal and each deserves respectability. Allah sent messengers for the guidance of mankind. Man is endowed with free will and a high intellect. Without divine guidance, he is liable to channelize his energies into destructive pursuits. Revealed guidance is a great blessing for mankind. The Quran is the last revelation for guidance to the right path. Man has been given the insight to make a distinction between good and bad. Accord with the guidance of revelation leads one to a happy life. Free thinking cannot help to devise a moral code. It is divine guidance that gives us the right ethical values. The salvation of mankind lies in following the precepts of the Holy Prophet as revealed in the Quran. Man is born with weaknesses and needs divine guidance. It is rash to believe that reason alone or rational thinking, without divine guidance, is enough to provide a standard style of life. Man-made devices are individualistic efforts which cannot achieve universal approval. Eternal truths can be had only through the divine origin. Allah created the universe with a law of nature. Man is endowed with free will. To make healthy use of his abilities, man needs divine guidance. The Messenger and the Holy Book are blissful necessities of man. The best way of disciplining life is to follow the right path, the natural way of life, laid out in the Holy Quran. The materialistic conception of life leads to disaster. Those who follow the right path shall be redeemed. Materialistic life is mere self-deception. Ignoring the nobler values and remaining engrossed in the sensuous pleasures of life is doomed to a sad end. An Islamic way of life leads to perfect happiness. Right conduct of life is adequately rewarded in this life as well as in the hereafter. The reward is always equivalent to the deed done on this earth. Disregarding the right path makes one's life miserable and frustrated. Sum total of the whole life must be taken into consideration to appraise the comparative value of virtue and vice. Moreover, life after death is a reality. A vicious life here on earth shall rue the consequences in the next life. The sanguine duty of man is to study the march of time, and explore the secret of nature to understand the law of nature. The majestic magnificence of nature shall overwhelm his sense, and the righteous man shall bow down to praise the Almighty. He should sincerely and thankfully admit the gracious bounties of Allah.